Okay, this video is on our sponsor leadership bonus. This is an amazing compensation plan. It's one of the four income streams from our program that does some really, really, really amazing stuff. This is truly a perfect storm situation in the creation of this particular comp plan. Its design and implementation are nothing short of a miracle. To have first off, mathematicians are not programmers. It's just not something that happens. Generally, mathematicians, people of high caliber intelligence, do not work in this arena of programming and that sort of thing. So to have this compensation plan in this space of the MLM world it's an anomaly, and it is an amazing compensation plan that generates huge amounts of money. As you can see, that all starts with just simply $5. And where does the $5 come from? It's 20% of the monthly fee. So we have a free membership and we have a paid membership. So this refers to the paid membership, which is of huge value, and people using our program will get tremendous benefit by paying the very small amount of money that's required to be a paid member. So serious business people, most people will choose to take this option because the benefits are definitely worth it. Our product is phenomenal. There's nothing out there that works like it. So in this particular thing, there's no way to graphically illustrate what this does because it is so complex. This compensation plan is not patented because it doesn't need to be, because there isn't anyone that could steal or copy this compensation plan. It's literally that complex. So somebody could study it and study it and study it and study it. You could get the best minds, and they wouldn't be able to figure out exactly how this works. And that's a huge advantage to us as a company, because a lot of times you create a great program, somebody comes out and just copies it. They do the same exact thing. They change a couple little things. They say ours is better, yada yada yada, and then people migrate from that to the new program. That can't be done with this program. It is just, I was very fortunate at the time that this was designed to work with a programmer that, for some odd reason, it was like our brains were synced together. And I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of programmers over the years, and I've never had anybody that could literally listen to what I say and do exactly what I say. Normally, it's a sort of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth situation. And then in the end, you end up settling for something far less than what you were going for, because they just can't follow you, because they're not, there just aren't that caliber of programmers in the world for certain aspects. When you go really super high tech, it's nearly impossible to find somebody that can pull it off. So again, it's this sort of perfect storm. You could call it chance. I don't believe that it was chance, but this is an amazing compensation plan. It literally is the only compensation plan that's ever existed that literally does pay to infinity, and I'm going to explain to you how that works. So in this particular compensation plan, and do not confuse this with anything else, you may see things and go, oh, that's like this. It's not. Okay, so in this, I have a very small sampling of it, because it very quickly becomes so big that if I just went a few levels of a normal person's downline, it would literally, this entire screen would be pixelated, representing each person. It would just, you wouldn't be able to see what's there. So to simplify and help you to understand this, what we do is we take 20% of the monthly fee. Okay, and that's the sponsor bonus. So the sponsor gets $5 for everyone that they sponsor, with the caveat that they must give two of those $5 payments to the person that referred them. So in this example, we have this person here who sponsored you. She hasn't sponsored anybody else. She just sponsored you. So what happened, and this is all just off of one person, which is you in this example. So you sponsor these 4 people. And these 4 people all have to give you $5, okay? You are required to give 2 of those payments to your upline. And everybody is required of this. Everyone is required to do this. So here we have these 2 people marked out. They don't have, it doesn't show anything underneath them because it's symbolic of those are the 2 people that are giving you the $5. Now the other ones have these long lines, and what do these little 2s under each person mean? It symbolizes a chain of people passing up 2, passing up 2. So when these people pass up 2, where are they going to go? They're going to go to you unless they've already paid you the $2 $5, and then if they've already paid it, then they're going to keep it. And what happens is these 2 become 2, become 2, become 2, become 2, become 2, and it goes to infinity. And it's kind of like the principle of if you take a penny and every day you double it, you're going to end up with $13 million in a month, starting with a penny, okay? And that factorization happens here. Now, no one is ever giving up more than $5 twice, okay? So, but the really amazing thing about this is it could actually happen where you're getting multiple payments even though you've only ever sponsored one person. And that's, again, because it goes down to infinity and the people start multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. So here in the first example, in this line right here, if we exclude the bottom part, we just say, okay, you've sponsored 4 people. So 2 of these people are going to give you $10, which you're going to give $5 each, which you're going to give to your sponsor. And then these 2 people are going to give you $5 each, and you're going to keep that. So in that regard, with just those 4 people, you're going to get $10 a month. However, since the people that they sponsor and the people that they sponsor are also committed to pass up the $5, and that is passed off like a baton, except for 10 of it, it keeps riding up. So what this means is, at first you get $5 payments. So you get 4 $5 payments, 2 of which you pass up. But when these people get their $5 payments from their people, then they have to pass them up unless they have given you the 5 already. But it goes beyond there in order to make it so that each person is literally, and a good example of this is the Australian 2-Up, okay? The Australian 2-Up is a compensation plan that's fabulous, except it can be cheated, and it is always cheated, and so it doesn't work. So what this does is it takes the Australian 2-Up and fixes it. Now, how do you cheat in an Australian 2-Up? So an Australian 2-Up works like this. You got these 4 people, and 2 of these people go to your sponsor, okay? And then they have to give your sponsor 2 people, and then those 2 people or those 4 people have to give your sponsor 2 people, and those 8 people have to give your sponsor 2 people, and that's how it keeps multiplying and multiplying and multiplying, where these 2 people are doing the same to you, and it keeps multiplying. You keep getting more and more and more and more and more people that have to pay you the $5. And it just grows and it goes to infinity. And all anybody is giving up is 2. Now, the problem with the Australian 2-Up is people don't like the idea of giving away their personally sponsored people, especially when they have no control of who those people are. And then if they do have control, they want to give the most worthless people to their sponsor, so that their sponsor essentially ends up with nothing and all the good people go to them. And the system doesn't really work that way. So what the people do is they buy their position under their sponsor, and then they sign up 2 dummy accounts. maybe under their dog's name or their cat's name, or just a made up name, but they're really not two people. They're actually just the same person. So these three people are really just the same person. So what does the sponsor get? The sponsor gets $15. And in order to make more money, the sponsor must sponsor more people who do the same thing. They get $15. And basically, it turns into something that's not an MLM at all. There's no network at all. It's just you sponsoring people that you get paid off of, you, so that you can then start getting paid. Once you give your two away, then you can start getting paid on everyone. But they're going to do the same thing to you that you did to your sponsor, and it just simply doesn't work. Okay? So what our system does is it doesn't look at the people. It looks at the money. So if you got two $5 payments, it doesn't matter who or when or where that they came from, they are going to be, the payment is going to be handed up. So in this case, in Australian two-up, it might be these two people. This person gives you $5, and this person gives you $5. You now have the $10 to give to your sponsor. But it could also be this person, because he has to give two before he can keep any, that he's the one that gave you both of them that you give to your sponsor. Now all of these $5 payments become yours. So what happens is, as this starts going generations down and generations down like this here, it actually starts going to a $10 payment, a $20 payment, a $40 payment, which just represents the levels farthest away from you, okay? So what this means is that each and every person that you sponsor, again, it starts out the very first time you sign them up. If you just sign up two people, you're not going to get a sponsor bonus. It's going to go to your sponsor. This person's going to give you $5, and this person's going to give you $5. And that's going to go to your sponsor. However, as these people start to build, they have to give you the two $5 payments. And so again, if you just sponsored this person and you didn't have anybody else, and they started getting their two from their $5 payments from the two people that they sponsored, then those would be passed up to you, all just from this one person. So again, the payments are made until they're not due anymore. So once two of them are paid, they're not due anymore. It doesn't matter who paid them. So if somebody signs up somebody fake, and that person doesn't pay up the $2, and these other people come in, well, it's going to come from them. And it will switch back and forth until all payments are received from that person. So you don't get to keep yours until you pay your upline. Then you can keep them all you want. And there's no way to cheat this system. So what happens is that each person that you sponsor can be worth over $20,000 a month just from this one bonus, because it literally goes to infinity. Now, if you only sponsor one, then you're not going to receive anything from this. Because what would happen, since he has to pass up two, you'd only have the two to give. So he has two $5 payments, two $10 payments, two $20 payments, but you owe all of those to your upline. So with one person, it's not going to set you anything from this leadership pool. But with two people, however, it definitely is, provided that those two people get two people who get two people who get two people. Because if this person has two people, he's now got $10. And this person has two people, she now has $10. And only a total of I apologize for that. So he has $10, he passes it up to you. She has $10. She passes it up to you, but you only have to give $10 up. You received 40. You only have to pass up 10. Okay? And the way that these payments go up, the reason that they multiply like this, and there's multiples, so you'll have payments in your, once you start building your downline, you'll have $5 payments, $10 payments, $20 payments, $40 payments. And they're all coming from different people as the legs grow, the straight line legs to infinity grow. And so again, each person can be worth over $20,000 a month to you from this sponsorship bonus. And you never see, like I said, if you've got two people and they're working the business and they're getting two and they're getting two and it's starting to grow down, you're going to see that you have these payments coming into your back office. You'll actually see both of them. You'll see the payment paid and removed, even when it's passing you up. So you'll see $10 payments, $20 payments, $40 payments, $80 payments every month, and they will either go to you or be passed above, depending on whether you've handed that level off to your sponsor or not. And so it's an amazingly powerful program. And what is so wonderful about this program is other programs have infinity bonuses, but they're not for the masses. The majority of people, less than 1% of those people, ever qualify for those bonuses, because you have to do all this convoluted stuff. You have to be a huge marketer. You have to buy garages full of products. You have to do all of this insane stuff. You basically have to be rich to get rich in these types of programs. This program does not work that way. It works the same for every single person. So if you're one of those people making millions and millions and millions of dollars, it's because you have a whole bunch of people in your downline who are making tons of money too. And again, so the people that you have here, they're all going to give you, each one is going to give you to a minimum. You're going to get $5 for each of them. So when they sign up, $5 for each of them. So you have 4, you get $5 for each of them. And then 2 of the $5 payments are passed up to your sponsor, and the other ones stay with you. As they get their $5 payments from their downline, they also have to pass up to you. And those people those payments, 2 of them creates an infinite line. So you literally, it's like I said, it starts creating 5, 10, 20, 30, and it's all coming off of one person. So anything beyond one person, if you've got 2 people and they're both building the business, they have to be real people, not your dog or your cat or dummy positions, then you're going to start to see this coming into your downline. And the third one will create the same thing, and the fourth one will create the same thing. So everyone after that first person, and it's like I said, it's not necessarily the first person, because if that's a dummy position, it's going to go take it from a real position. And it could jump back and forth for these people. It's going to take whoever sends you the $10 payment first, whoever sends you the $20 payment, it's going to take it from there. It's going to jump through your whole downline, and you're not going to be able to keep a $5 payment, a $10 payment, a $20 payment, a $40 payment until you've passed it off to your sponsor. And that is what allows this to create these unlimited chains of people where your downline literally keeps doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling. But it does more than that. It's not just doubling and doubling and doubling. It's then squaring, and it's just really, really insane how this builds. And it can generate a huge amount of money. And then again, this isn't just a $5 payment. So you're not just getting a $5 payment. at first, when he first starts, yeah, you're just getting a $5 payment. Okay. When he first starts, when any of these people first start, you just get a $5 payment. But as his downline starts to grow, as each of these people's downline starts to grow, now you're getting a $5 payment a month from him and a $10 payment a month from him. As it grows, you're going to get a $5, a $10, or $20 a month program from each one of these people. Payment from each one of these people. And as your downline gets bigger, it's just going to grow and grow and grow. So why is this important? This idea, I've built downlines before where it was 15 levels deep. And my people that I was helping were busting out of the bottom of the matrix, which means I was helping people on levels who I wasn't getting paid on because they were down too deep. But I had to spend my time helping them because I was committed to my team. So it's just this chain of reaction of helping your team. Sometimes you go out of your downline and you're helping people that you don't make any money off of. And when you do that too long, then you stop making money because you're spending all your time helping people you don't make money off of. So what this does is it means that anyone, anywhere in your downline, it doesn't matter how deep they go, if you help them, it only helps you. So if you help somebody 100 levels down from you and they take off and they start bringing in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, that's going to fly up payments to you as if you sponsored them yourself, because that's the way this system works. So again, this is just one of 4 income streams that our program has. It looks it's amazing how it turns such a small amount of money into a huge amount of money, where there's no way for people to cheat you, for your downline to cheat you, to try to do something to avoid paying you what's owed to you. And it's called a sponsor leadership bonus. The reason we say that is because the first 2 are not a sponsor bonus, because you don't keep them. So from then on out, they're a sponsor bonus. We call it a leadership bonus because as you're building your downline, your income, these bonuses start to increase automatically. And there's nothing that you need to do. You don't even need to understand how this works. All you need to do is give the product away to people, tell people about the great free product, and those who need the product and understand that paying the very, very small fee every month is going to be totally worth it just from the product standpoint, not from the income opportunity standpoint, from the product standpoint, then they're going to sign up on their own. You don't need to pay them. They're going to pay the fee all by themselves. And those that stay free, well, they're going to help you as well, because they're going to bring other people, and a percentage of them are going to say, I want the product, and those people are going to come to you. While they still get the benefit that a free member gets, you get all the benefits that a paid member gets. So again, this very simple program has life-changing income possibilities, just from this one bonus. If we just charged $5 and paid it all out in commissions, this portion of the compensation plan would be enough to make everybody doing this extremely wealthy. But again, this is only one of 4 revenue streams that we have. So thanks for listening to the call. Have a great day.